statement. Then I donate some of my minutes to my lawyer. Mr. Speaker, sir, I will start by thanking the Senate for giving me this chance and opportunity to be heard, a chance that I was denied at the County Assembly. It is important to mention that I had sent my lawyers because I feared the humiliation and the shouting match that could have been in the Assembly. I sent my 2 lawyers, and they were there representing me, but they were never given a chance to give my answers to all these questions that have been leveled against me. I also want to mention that all the answers are lying at the office of the Sergeant at Arms, and the answers are there, and I wish the Speaker will allow that those answers come to the honorable members. Mr. Speaker, sir, I listened carefully to all the accusations, and I also listened and watched the deliberations of the Senate last week, and I must say that I'm happy to know that all the governors who have gone through the Senate, that alone has also had an impact in their counties, positive impact, and I hope that after this process, there will be a serious positive impact in the whole of Kiambu County. Mr. Speaker, sir, Kiambu County, since I was elected, the politics did not stop when I went to the office. There has been a lot of propaganda through social media, bloggers being paid by politicians to malign my name, and it has gone to a level that they always get away with the propaganda and achieve their goals. They repeat a lie so many times, and it ends up looking like it is the truth. Some of you know very well that some times ago, there was an article that went viral that my daughter was found with an account of 100 million. It was found to be untrue. She had an account with only 9,000 shillings. That is the level of propaganda that is in Kiambu County. What I want to tell you, Mr. Speaker, is that now that the matter has come to this House, and I strongly believe that this House has the mandate to give the residents of Kiambu and the whole country the truth that they require, the justice that they require, and the justice also should also extend to me as the accused person. Mr. Speaker, sir, when I was given the notice of the motion, the Assembly took over 14 days, in fact 17 days, to deliberate on a special motion. They went against the Kiambu standing orders, as a County Assembly standing orders, which requires that a special motion be disposed of within 14 days. Mr. Speaker, sir, when it came to that day in the Assembly, I was never given a chance to be heard. And I personally had sent my lawyers who are there sitting, and they were recognized from the morning, and they were waiting to be heard after the accusations, and they were never given that chance, Mr. Speaker. That same day, because of that culture of believing in propagating lies, and knowing that they have been succeeding in propaganda, a House that had 57 members only since the whole day of deliberation. Mr. Speaker, the threshold in Kiambu County, as stipulated in the standing orders, the county government standing orders, is 2/3 In Kiambu County, we have 92 members. The 2/3 are supposed to be 62 members for the motion. Mr. Speaker, sir, that threshold was not there in the assembly. There were only 57 members, and one of the members there voted no. Who voted no in my support, and he was there throughout the day, and he's here. He can testify to that. And Mr. Speaker, sir, the motion that has been brought before the Senate, having not met the required threshold, honestly speaking, having been a member of parliament twice, having also been a member of the County Assembly of Kiambu and the former Deputy Governor of Nairobi, honestly speaking, numbers count. It is the Constitution, it is the guideline that this and this must be done this way. There are clear procedures and directions, honestly speaking. However bad I might look politically or otherwise, or whatever people should think, but honestly speaking, I should be given justice. I'm just pleading to this house that as a Kenyan, I should be given justice like anybody else, and that is why, honestly speaking, the Constitution guarantees everybody fair hearing and fair judgment. Mr. Speaker, sir, when the motion, which according to me did not meet the threshold, was brought to the Senate, they did also not meet the days that are required. They are supposed to bring the motion after 2 days. They brought that motion to the Senate after 4 days. Mr. Speaker, sir, that is a breach of the procedures and the standing orders of the Senate and of the County Assembly. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would also like to mention that the Senate standing orders also mentions clearly that 7 days are required to summon the Senate. Mr. Speaker, sincerely speaking, members were called well above the 7 days. Mr. Speaker, I'm just requesting you, because I know some of you in 2022 will be governors, like it happened last time. Some senators became governors. Even in this house, I know a big number of you will also become governors. You will also come here and you require justice to be done to you. It will require you come here. I was in this compound for 2 terms as an MP, and I have now come back here in the dock. I'm sure some of you will also come here. And you will require justice to be done to you. I just beseech you to do justice to me as a Senate. Mr. Speaker, sir, all accusations have been said. I have experts in the county who deal with finance, highly qualified staff. And Mr. Speaker, sir, some of those accusations, as you have heard them, they were handled by different people in the county who are qualified to do that work. In the finance, procurement, I'm not part of the procurement process. And I want to tell you as a house that there are so many things that happen in a county that has over 8,000 employees. And I cannot be held accountable by any means of everything that happens to people who are employed there. Yes, I'm the governor, but honestly speaking, there are those committees that I chair, but where I have no mistake, I beseech you not just to be fair. Mr. Speaker, it has been said about the lady and the plots at Thika. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want my accusers here to produce a single document a single evidence that implicates me. The persons are adults that dealt with that matter, and I have so many relatives who do deal with so many things. Some, because I'm the governor, obviously want to enjoy that title of the governor. But they should be held accountable of what they do. I should be held accountable of what I do personally as the governor. I never myself called the lady, as indicated here. If there is any proof, let the accusers produce. I never at all requested the registrar to transfer the plots. If there is any proof, please produce the proof. I was never called by ombudsman myself. All these issues have come when I was taken to court over the corruption case, and I'm still pushing with my case, and there are so many people who are in court with the cases. I'm just one of them, and I'm still innocent until proven guilty. Honestly speaking, you cannot nail me because of a case that is going on and I have not been found guilty. I'm just requesting, please, the case in court, let it continue. I might be proven innocent, who knows? And honestly speaking, if you pin me because of that case, you will not have done justice to me. So what I'm requesting you, honestly speaking, is that you do all the fairness that is supposed to be done to a human being. Listen to the facts and evidence, but not propaganda. Kiambu is known for serious propagandists. That is Kiambu, that is the nature of Kiambu. And it is my sincere hope. It is my sincere hope. You have seen, even you know the politics in Kiambu right now. And I want you not to judge me because of those politics. Please, make sure, Mr. Speaker, that after all these deliberations, you will change the narrative of Kiambu people, the thinking that they can propagate lies and succeed, that they can hold somebody, if they can succeed in getting rid of somebody just because you don't want that person. I'm a victim of that, but I want to request this House that just do justice to me, just be fair to me, just look at the facts and evidence as adduced. I have all the answers of the accusations in the